Good evening. I hope I find you well. Say hello to Sacred Heart of Jesus. Sweet Heart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Now up there, Sacred Heart of Jesus, keep it on your things. Say hello to our Blessed Mother. How are you, Blessed Mother? We're going to sing our little hymn. Sit back and enjoy. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on thy search, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for the sinner, pray for me. Isn't that lovely? Up we go now, Blessed Mother. So, how are you today? How did things work out for you, wherever you happen to be? Well, things worked out all right for me today, thank God. I got me water back. Charlie's just had to been here, but he was telling me his tortoise, you know what? He could sleep standing up, you know that type of way. And he lives in Church Road, but he was telling me a story. It used to be called Weaver's Row, and the Nappers that owned a lot of land here near Old Castle. It used to be they got it from Cromwell. It used to be St. Albert Plunkett's family owned that land. It was taken from them, of course. It was all the land was taken from all their brothers and sisters. But Weavers Row, and it was for Scottish weavers that come over, and the house, and so the house that is called Church Road, they're nice, big houses. They're terrace type, but he can park. There's a lane at the back. I was asking where he could park his car because there's houses built behind, so he can go down the lane and park it in his back, which is more secure. And so never said, but he told me that story, and so and the Nappers had an awful lot of land, but a captain Napper come, and he was a bit of a gentleman, and he disposed of a lot of the land that they had to farmers and so on and so forth. So they haven't got hardly any land now compared to what they had, and he it was the said when they were in divorce. No, he said he had divorce papers ready to deal with, and he got a brain tumor and died. So there was never a divorce, and his wife had gone off with some man that owned a sort of a building out here that was, he had a bar and an odd restaurant on top of him. But as soon as he died, she was back to get shot. So she just have weddings in the big house. I was at a meeting there. It was to do with St. Oliver Plunkett. And we had a nice meal in it. And there earlier last year, there was a lot of celebrations for the 400th anniversary of his martyrdom. And it was very good. I had a lovely meal in that place. So I got a good idea of what it was like. So there were weddings in it, and would she come by? Oh yeah, sharpish, and so there you are. And they have a restaurant there, and there's some land there because when you're going down to visit St. Oliver's, the church that they had when he was alive, when he was young, and Lord Dunsany was be a relative in Mead, and some other one as well. So I think the family got fixed up somewhere up towards the north. Anyway, so he was telling me that story, so it was interesting. It's good to hear a bit of a story. And so they had about 80,000 acres or maybe more. He says it was either 80,000 or 180,000, but they disposed of a lot of it. This captain, he was a gentleman and his son as well. So, an interesting story. And so he hadn't a bill made out for because like there was a new pump went in and that had cost a few pounds this time doing it, and so there you are. So there's great trust there, isn't there? Yeah. So we had a bit of a chat there. He was only gone now a bit, so it's good to sort of get a bit of news that you wouldn't normally get. And his mother, Lord of Mercenary, was very, and his grandmother, they were a gypsy woman used to call and give her tea and stuff and all the rest of it, and some clothes, and she was very grateful. But then eventually another one come and they gave her the same thing and gave her the clothes, and she threw them away or something outside. And she said it didn't come for clothes, it came for money. And so that was a queer one. So you got different types. I know she was telling me about a farmer that had a lot of equipment and that, and the drones. These tinkers had drones, and they could check out a place to see what was around. And they were very peculiar the way they could nearly clean out things and all the rest of it. So it was very bad. And tell me about the two horses there some one time going back years. They used to camp somewhere, and this man had a couple of horses that were working on the land and ploughs and that. And the tinker come and said, I'd like to buy one of them horses. Hey man, they're not for sale. I wouldn't sell them. They do a lot of work. Um, I have a lot of money, and I could. And he took out a wad of notes there, thousands, and so the man wouldn't sell them anyway for any price. So it just shows you these ones with all this money and kind of thing. So it's very dangerous to be isolated and have a farm. You want to have some security that would protect you from the like of them. So there you are. I hope all goes well wherever you happen to be, and enjoy your evening. A bit of sun come out there for a bit, cool enough though at the same time. Bye now.